Hello?
How's it going?
It's good. Are we on?
We on. We on.
We on? We
Feeling a strange energy level right now.
really is it an anomaly? You're not used to being this happy.
It's anomalous. I'm anomalous.
Yes. Yes, that's you. So, it's August 3rd. What up? What up? It's Ciganin. It's your boy Ciganin.
What
Back
episode of
again.
Enjoy the Silence is this?
It's 11. The
It's 11.
11th
Episode
the
11.
11th episode.
Never thought we'd make it this far.
Exactly. Exactly like the rap song goes. I think there's a rap song that goes like that. I'm not sure. Anyway, how was your week? Weekend. It's been good.
It's
It's
been
been
great. It's been
yeah.
amazing.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah,
Well,
can't
I wouldn't
complain.
really say amazing. I have
Well,
to.
what'd you do? What'd you do
Got
these
some
last
stress involved. Last night I went to see Motown the musical. Great musical. Would recommend.
amazing
Yeah,
musical.
lots of
Oh
black
man.
singers and dancers,
Ah,
almost exclusively black, in fact.
huh, interesting.
In fact, all of them. I mean, Motown is a black record label. Just before we end up saying anything sensitive, I want my online persona, Jewan, to be completely
Okay.
detached from my real life persona, which will remain anonymous.
That'll never happen.
Okay?
That'll.
And I mean, let's say a future employer takes a look at this shit. Okay, I don't want none of that. Okay, so I'm just Jewan, anonymous Jewan.
I googled Jew and then like the first thing is, did you mean Jewan? Like I'm not even making this up. There's also a village in India named Jewan. But,
That's okay. That's pretty good. Okay, I like that. I like
yeah, we're
that.
not that popular yet.
Yet, well, I read a comment on my favorite website, Reddit, the other day.
Ah,
Or
Reddit.
it might have been 4chan, but
Could have been.
not sure.
Could have been. Yeah.
It was saying how podcasters, even the popular comedians, they do this shit out of their own pocket, so to speak. So
Solid.
it's not exactly a. I don't think we're going to be raking in the big bucks.
No, no, we won't.
No, but you got to do it for the love of
Well,
the craft.
yeah, we craft a few things here and there.
I don't think
Yeah,
we craft anything, to be honest. I think we
we
just
craft
shit stuff
fuck
out,
all. Yeah.
and then people listen to it.
No.
Well, at least Ajax used to listen to it.
Uh, Back to
Ajax, if you're
square
out
one
there,
again.
leave us a comment and a rating on iTunes. Please do.
He's not gonna do that. You know it. I
Oh,
know it.
prick. I think he hates us.
Yeah, he does. He does.
Yeah.
Maybe we can do something to appease him. I don't know. Maybe some tech-related news. We'll see. Anyway, since since I like, to air out my dirty laundry every now and then.
Yeah, talk about the
This has been fucking horrible, you, and I swear to God, like today, I can't say worst day of my life because I'm sure there's been worse than this. I mean, obviously it's not that bad since I'm here talking about it. Maybe it's just me bitching, really. Could be that. Yeah. So I fell off my bike today, like 4 hours ago.
well,
I
that's
went
pretty
to get
stupid. You sound like a moron.
Yeah, I went to get some was it pamphlets, flyers I was giving out. I mean, not giving out, just putting into people's mailboxes, stuffing it into people's mailboxes, putting it on people's cars
You're
with a
doing a
buddy.
summer job, are you?
It's not a summer job. It's for my dad, so it doesn't pay. But it's like, at least you get to yeah, get those legs working and stuff. So can't complain.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You do it,
So
helping out with the household
so I
shits.
went to get the pamphlets from my dad's, and on the way back, like this, I'm it's the main street, like I'm not taking some alleyway or something. I'm not even driving that fast, and I think it was either like a hole in the pavement, in the road, or it was like a rock or something. But either way, I end up flying, and the pamphlets I just took,
Mm.
they were in what is it, in a bag, and the bag gets torn, and the flyers go, like
Everywhere.
everywhere, literally. And I'm like, okay, well, this sucks. This is stupid. I feel like an idiot. It's not even about like I mean, my knee's a little bit grazed and all that, but like, it's normal. Yeah, like I didn't get fucked up. But then I go and I deliver because I had some of the pamphlets in my bag as well, not just on the like in my shoulder bag, my messenger bag because I'm a messenger. That's me. Uh,
That was pretty.
I had a lot of flyers there too, so I go with my friend. I deliver the pamphlets to their respective mailboxes, and I go back and
So is the story going to reach its conclusion soon, or what's sort of?
yeah, I go and I buy tomato juice. I go and I buy tomato juice
That's
in a glass.
unusual choice, I would say.
Yeah, tomato juice so I can mix it with my shit so I can make my fucking spaghetti. And I also bought some like what is it like yeah, frozen yogurt and like some
So
fruit.
are we now recording a shopping list of
Yeah, exactly.
your
And
favorite
then while
shops?
I'm this is a supermarket that's 200 meters away from my house, and I'm on the same bike that I fell off of just 2 hours before, and I start the bike up, you know, few baby steps here and there, and one of the bags, the grocery bags, the shitty razor thin shopping
Yeah.
bag that just the thing like falls right through it.
Yep.
I have three shopping bags at that point. Well, two once the thing goes goes through one of them, and I'm like, okay, I'll just like put this in another bag, right? Wrong. I start, although when I put the other thing in the bag, it did last me longer than the first one did, but not a whole lot longer. So fast forward 10, no, that's like no, it was like 5 minutes later. I'm almost near my house, and the bag with the fucking glass bottle tomato juice.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and there's like glass all over the fucking pavement, and like I'm like someone's gonna think like someone got shanked here. And the worst thing is like it's happening near one of these like new construction buildings. Like
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like there's already people there. There's a parking space, and it's like just God, like I'm not like this is beyond my control,
Yeah.
like I'm shitting the street up, and someone's gonna clean it. Well, fuck can I do? It's not my problem. Like I didn't want this. I never asked for this. This
Yeah,
is
fuck it, man. Like, fuck it.
fucking
Okay, this is. I'm not gonna deal with this shit. Is how I feel about that.
Yeah, and then I call my mom, Mommy, please come pick me up. And my mommy doesn't respond. This is like 50 meters away from the house. Like, I just need someone to hold the fucking, like, other shit I bought.
You need a backpack, bro.
I didn't even expect this. Like, I was.
If you're getting 3 bags worth of shit, you need a fucking bag.
3 bags worth of shit, but like I've done this before. It didn't happen like this. Why is it fucking up on me now? Like, why am I? Why, God? Why, God? Why? Like, why do you punish me so?
Eh, I
Yes.
think it's for your past sins or current sins,
Current.
whatever they might be.
Yeah, yeah. My curry sense. I might. You know.
No, no, okay, let's not go down that road.
Uh,
So, what's the apart from you know things going
Apart from
pretty bad?
life going bad. Everything's going bad.
Okay, so it's pretty good for you then.
Fuck you, man. Fuck you.
Things,
Okay. Real stuff. We're gonna talk
yeah.
about some real things. So, Apple new iPhone out in a few months.
Oh, really?
Opinions.
Wow. Shit.
What's your opinion on the iPhone 7? Apparently, it's gonna come in like three varieties or something. There's gonna be There's gonna be a new massive iPhone 7, like making an iPhone 7 Max.
Well, if you
Yeah.
ask me, right,
Right?
and I don't really follow the phone world, but
Roll.
I would go and say that Apple have kind of they've done almost everything there is to do with
Yeah.
the iPhone. There's no real way they can
People always say that. No, but
innovate. No, but I mean, I mean, really,
you
what the
can't go
hell are
free.
they gonna do? What the fuck are they gonna do?
I don't know. I don't know. I
The
don't know.
iPhone 6 was already, it was just the iPhone 5, just like bigger and thinner.
There's a new design with the iPhone 6. Got a little bit more waterproofing. Got the Touch ID. Well, the iPhone
But
5S
I
got.
mean, the point is, it's just the same thing but better, and
Yeah.
and not that much better is the point I'm trying to make here, because from 1 to 2 to 3 to 4, I mean, there's all been a steady progression, and they've been making it better and better and better. Then there's 4 to 5, and you're like,
Yeah, the
this
design just got rid of the glass back on the 5, and like it was a little bit more durable. That's about it.
mm. And I think
5S,
it's still gonna. What are you saying about the whole 5? I mean,
5S,
uh,
5S got a faster CPU, a 64-bit CPU.
so
That's kind of
again,
important.
there's the thing again. So they've got this release
And it
cycle
got the
where every
fingerprint.
year they're gonna have the iPhone number, and then the iPhone number S.
Yeah,
Okay, and you have the S is just it's just the same thing with a faster processor. You know what I'm saying? Like they're
it is
sitting
what
on
it
their
is.
butts, doing fuck all. Still sells like hotcakes.
It's because it's the iPhone. It's got its own operating system. No one can compare. It's stable. It's usable. It's trendy. The rappers use it. You know what phone Drake uses? Exactly. That's the phone he uses.
Well, yeah, people like iPhones. I mean, they're great phones, and if I shat money, I would still not buy an iPhone out of principle.
Eh,
Okay,
it's
just
just a
because I'm,
product, bro.
autistic like that. But I would still not buy a Galaxy though. Probably buy a Xiaomi. Yeah, sure.
Ah! Don't mention that name in
Are
this
we
podcast.
sponsored by Xiaomi?
No,
I
no,
think
we're
we should
not.
look into a
No,
sponsorship deal.
no, no. Just. Well, this is like the second episode, third maybe even that we're talking about Xiaomi.
I
God.
do feel like a Xiaomi shill, but I would happily shill for Xiaomi. I mean, I'm doing it for free right now. Buy
Ah,
Xiaomi products, everybody. I bought the
no,
Bluetooth
don't,
speaker. It's a
don't.
great product.
I got my Bluetooth speaker coming in the mail actually.
Which version of the Bluetooth
It's
speaker?
the same one you got, the 20 something dollar one. Although I should have went with the $40 one just because.
No, the $20 one is
But
fine, just fine.
you know it can't play while it's charging. Like you do know that.
Um, I
I
think
haven't
I've done
tried it.
that before.
No, you haven't. No, no. Try and play something while it's
Yeah, but
charging.
the
It won't.
battery life is pretty.
Yeah, it's 7 hours. Like that's good, but like
It's
still.
longer than you
And
think.
yeah, you got the power bank as well, I guess.
I lost the power bank. I don't know where it is.
Fucking hell! God damn it! Why do you do
I've lost my
this?
nail clippers too. I don't know where they are.
I keep losing my shit too. I lost my Bluetooth earbuds like 3 months ago. Didn't even have them for 3 days. That's when shit like when shit piles up for you. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like when just shit on shit on shit. Just God fucking damn it. Like
Yeah.
hate it when that
I
happens,
lost
man.
the R4 for DS, and I'm looking for it right now. And I don't know where it
Have
is.
you?
Yeah.
I ordered one a few months ago for 10 bucks.
Why are you spending money on
It's
video games?
this is like when I still had the Nintendo.
What grown ass man spends money on video games?
I'll tell you who.
Me. I bought the
Yeah.
PSN set.
PlayStation. What's new on the PlayStation Nation? Pretty much nothing.
Hold on, isn't Journey? I want to play that game.
There's a similar one to Journey, same devs as well. It's called Abzu or something. I don't fucking know. Abzu the game. It's made by the same people, I think. It's marine exploration thingy.
All right, I'm looking.
You get to swim around as like Journey.
What the hell is the name? I mean, really?
Sounds very African. I
Sounds.
guess.
I would say gay. That's what I would say. And again, I really think it's not a good idea to say like shit like that's gay or whatever.
Gay.
I
Ugh.
mean, fuck it, man. That's what everyone knows what it means. It
Yeah.
looks kind of sexy, this Abzu game, but also very
Yeah.
hipster.
Nah.
I mean, I think it's
It's the same as Journey. It lacks replay value and it's a bit short. Yeah.
yeah,
It's
but
like
I like these kinds of games because
it's
there's no,
$20.
pink anime hair. There's no like Giga Slash, ha. There's none of that shit.
Nobody
Okay.
says Giga Slash anymore.
Yeah, but
Oh,
I think they probably is a move in one of these games.
and Dragon Quest, it's a Giga Slash,
Exactly. Okay.
literally from
Right.
it.
You know what I'm saying? There's no none of that shit. None of that gay Japanese weeaboo like anime swap.
Yeah, there's no HUD as well, from what I know. So it's
That's
just
that
like,
dope shit. It's like trying to
aesthetic
make the
as
video
fuck.
game like artistic and shit. Exactly, aesthetic.
Yeah.
Mm. Mm.
That's pretty good. I mean, I don't know. I can't play it because I don't have a PC that can run it. I don't have a PlayStation 4 that can run
Yeah, I
it.
can't play it either. Then
So it sucks.
get Tiny instead.
Journey was free for PlayStation Plus at a certain point in time when we didn't have it. So fuck. Yakuza 5. That's like good shit. That
I mean, as far as I'm not aware, Yakuza 5 is kind of like
it's
you know what I mean.
relatively
But it's
recent
like
too.
these Yakuza games, they're the same shit
I
every
played
time,
three. I
right?
played three. It wasn't that great. It was a bit different. It was nice. It was fun. That's about it. Can't really recommend it to
What is it?
people.
It's sort of like a GTA or what?
It's not GTA at all. It's like more streamlined RPG, and it's
It's an
just
RPG.
like
Okay, you've got the
with
world.
with a lot of like mature themes, like prostitution, gambling. It's fucking called Yakuza for fuck's sake. Well,
I
just
I'm
in the
looking
Western
at the
part.
gameplay video right now from Omega Balmung,
Ah, my God.
and I'm liking the look of the city because it's looking very real. Like it
Yeah,
looks. This is what
it's
Japan is like.
the mean streets of Kamurocho. That's the one. Yeah, it looks pretty realistic for a PlayStation 3 game. Still, like it's a 10-year-old hardware. It's pretty good. So I'm looking forward to playing it. To be quite honest,
The thing with these games, right, is that if they were made by a Western studio,
they would get everything wrong.
they would get everything wrong, but they would look a lot nicer. I think Japanese games don't look as nice as they could unless they're Square Enix.
There was Sleeping Dogs. That was Square Enix. That's like literally the only Japanese.
Exactly, that's what I'm
No,
saying.
it's actually Hong Kong, but it's Asian. Yeah, sure.
Hold on, Yakuza is a Hong Kong dev.
No, no, Yakuza is made by. Who's it made by? Oh shit, I forgot who's.
Is it like Tecmo or Nam Bandam or
No, it's God damn it, I can't believe
Konami?
this. It's Sega.
Oh, is it?
Fuck's sake, Sega. Yeah. So yeah, that you can play like you can go into the arcade in the game itself, and then you can like play the Hatsune Miku game or like some of the
Yeah,
Sega arcade games, full versions no less. That's pretty good. That's fun, I
that's
guess.
pretty neat.
To
Yeah.
have these old ass Sega games in the arcades that you
I'm
can
looking at
play.
the sceneries in a convenience store. Okay, you can read the comic books from the shelf.
Yeah,
It's kind of
realistic
cool.
as fuck. It's pretty
I
good.
mean, it just looks real realistic.
Real
But
dope.
I don't like this type of game. I'm gonna be honest.
Uh, uh, it's a toned down GTA. It's a lot toned down, to be quite
I
honest. It's
think
not really
it's
for your
niche,
own.
isn't it? GTA is more general.
GTA, like there was a Grand Theft Auto Chinatown Wars, which was like this overhead
DS, right?
horrible. That was DS.
I heard it was actually
Yeah, it
not
was
bad at
DS.
all.
Well, if you could get used to the overhead
Yeah.
thingy, but yeah, I never could get used to it. So
Yeah,
it's
well, I mean,
it's
it's you go around beating people up and shit.
yeah, there's a lot of beating people up, and like it's that Japanese like everything's like what's the word I'm looking for? Everything's dramatized, a lot over
Yeah. If you've ever
dramatized.
seen Hamburg Anarchy,
Yes, I have. I
oh
watched
wow,
it.
like the dude's face just got like scraped against the floor. That's crazy, dude.
Yeah, but like in these Japanese dramas, like they always like
No,
they play everything up like crazy.
yeah.
Like Come on, man.
I mean,
Come
it's
on.
really it's cheesy, but then that's kind of a style, and either you
People
love it or
love
you
it.
hate it. You
Yeah.
know,
You can't really tell as a well, you can tell
I think you
as a
can tell it's
foreigner.
like Jesus Christ, why
Yeah,
is
but
this
it
so?
doesn't irk you that much, I guess, because you can't understand what they're saying. Well, there's the subs, but it
Yeah,
doesn't
yeah,
irk you in the same way.
exactly. If people were doing this in English, you'd
Yeah,
be really annoyed.
yeah. Sounds kind
What?
of gay.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean?
Uh, God damn it. So, back to the iPhone. It's apparently going to be the first mainstream phone. This is pretty much confirmed up until yeah when it releases. But like every leak so far has confirmed the absence of the iPhone 7 3.5 millimeter jack.
Oh
Oh
man. Okay.
shit!
Oh, people are
Oh
still gonna buy it, and they're gonna buy the special headphones as well, and the special aux cables. They're
yeah,
still gonna
special
buy it.
adapter, everything.
I
It's
think
gonna
maybe a maximum of 10% of people will be put off by this. 10% of current iPhone buyers.
yeah.
Everyone else will just buy the goddamn thing anyway because
That's what you do. How many people use their iPhone really anyway, like for music listening? I mean, you're limited with space as it is. I mean, sure, there's Spotify and stuff like that, and
Mhm.
people have unlimited subscriptions, and that can kind of fuck people up.
Well, I mean, Courtney uses what's his face podcasts. You know,
Does she listen to our podcast, though? That's the question.
I should get her on that. Make her leave a review.
The plot thickens.
Plot thickens indeed. I mean, people love
Yeah,
that shit. Okay, I think that is like a big issue, but frankly, the brand power of Apple is
it's
far
too
too strong.
strong. Yeah, it's too strong. They know they can get away with it. They know that
Exactly.
in the long run it wouldn't cost them really anything. And they'll still, I think that they know they got like a good iPhone this year, like a strong iPhone, like proper hardware upgrade and screen upgrade stuff and battery
Really? Because I mean, I'm
upgrade.
finding it
Because
hard to
that's how
think.
they can get
Yeah,
away with it. That's why
yeah.
they think they can, as long as the pros outweigh the cons, people will buy it. If they release pretty much the same thing they did last year, except the battery runs a little bit longer and the screen's a little bit flashier, it's just a teensy little bit faster. It won't work like that. But if they introduce stuff like dual lens cameras and
But
you
like,
know,
who the fuck gives a care about dual
yeah,
lens
people do.
cameras?
People
No one
do.
cares. Like, people use their iPhone to look at Facebook.
Yeah,
Okay, I've seen it.
yeah, sure, of course.
This is what they use with their Facebook and Reddit.
I wouldn't say Reddit, but
Reddit, that's right. Reddit's the Reddit is fun. No, it's not Reddit is fun. It's Pix HD.
is
Okay,
it?
it's not even Reddit is fun. Reddit is fun. I think is Android exclusive. I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
I use that.
I
That's the good one.
took me a while to figure out how to use it. I mean, it took me
Really?
a good 20 minutes. Like what?
Really? That app? I had that problem with every other app except for Reddit is fun. Like, not even kidding.
Yeah. I
Jesus.
mean, I was like, oh, it's Reddit. Okay, Reddit.
It is.
Hi Reddit. Thank you.
So,
We did it.
any
Completed
movie?
Uncharted, by the way.
Oh, that,
Uncharted
wow.
2 even. It was great.
Amazing. Did you get the platinum, Ewan? Of course not.
Of course. Yeah, what do you think I am? And like, fuck, do you think I do with my time?
So, Olympics 2016, Rio de Janeiro. What the fuck's up? The official sponsor of the Olympics 2016, the Ciganin the Enjoy the Silence podcast,
Mm.
right here, right now. We should tweet like Olympics related stuff just so we can get on the hype. Rio 2016, hashtag we made it, hashtag Olympic Village,
Hashtag we the best.
DJ Khaled.
Yeah.
We should get on the Twitter game. When I say we, I mean you, but yeah.
I ain't nobody got time for that, man. I gotta write my report, like
Ah,
shit. It's a whole thing.
50,000 word report due tomorrow. Haven't even started.
Two
That's you.
hundred word
What's your
paragraph
opinion on
due
the
next year.
What's your opinion on the Olympics? I'll tell you exactly what the Olympics mean to me. Fucking nothing, because I don't
I
follow
agree with
sports.
this.
I don't follow sports at all.
So you're gay.
it's like, and even if you're following sports, all right, these things don't really matter all that much, you know. When it comes to tennis, it's the fucking Wimbledon, it's the fucking, you know, Roland Garros. It's not the fucking Olympics. You know, sure, it's a venue. Sure, it's a place where, you know, the big guys can, you know, get together, kind of represent their country a little bit more than they're representing themselves. Sure, that's what Olympics are. But like at its core, maybe I'm just not really into the more niche sports like athletics, synchronized swimming, because you don't really
The
have a
triple
scene.
jump, the
Yeah,
pole vault,
yeah, you don't have
the
a scene
hammer
for that.
throw.
Yeah.
Really? I mean, what kind of man or woman runs down the track with a giant stick and uses it to
But
lever themselves over a bar? I mean, how ridiculous can you
yeah,
get?
that's not a top tier sport, and you never hear about it unless it's like a world record being set by someone from your own
Even
country.
then, who gives a shit if you're not
Exactly.
doing the 100-meter sprint? Okay.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Like even the 100-meter sprint is more niche than you know basketball or tennis
But
is.
you know who the fastest man in the world is.
It's Sonic the Hedgehog. It's Sonic the Black Hog. That's how we call him over.
Oh
No, we don't
God.
call him.
Okay.
We
Okay.
call him. It's Usain. Yeah, you know what you saying, bro? You know what you saying?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you see exactly. You know who he is. So like, I'm saying 100-meter sprint is probably like the top sport at the Olympics. I mean, that's the one which anyone who's
Yeah.
that's the
Yeah.
one you give a shit about.
That's
You know?
true. That's true. It's literally what it says. Like if someone, you know, if a dog chases you, how fast can you outrun? Like no one even cares about the 400-meter sprint. Like
No, I
what?
don't know who's 400-meter sprint.
Exactly. Like it's all about the 100-meter sprint because you know as soon as you hear that gun pop, you know
Like,
that's where the thing,
oh
that's where the thing
shit.
is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and even then, you wouldn't know who the fastest man is unless it was Usain Bolt or someone similarly dominant.
There was that
You know what I'm
one
saying?
guy with a prosthetic leg that killed his wife. I think
Oh, Oscar Pistorius. Yeah.
should have been him.
I
Should have.
saw him in real life at the
There's a
relay for the 400-meter relay
really
Olympics.
what?
The Japanese tourist company that I was working for at the time gave me free tickets because it was the London Olympics.
Ah,
I was
London
a summer like assistant or whatever in the office. You know, I just graduated from high school or something. I can't remember
memories.
what it was, but anyway, they came last.
And then he got a prosthetic leg, and it was all better.
No, he already had the.
Did he?
He means that.
Did he? Did he? How do you know? Did you
Uh,
check him up? Like,
he had two prosthetic legs. That was his thing, and
oh, that was his meme. That was his jam.
exactly, and he
The
came last, and
meme
he
runner.
lost in the Paralympic 100-meter sprint as well.
Oh, damn it!
And
Like
he got really butthurt about it because
even the people with the wheelchair were faster than him. God,
especially the people with wheelchairs.
Hot Wheels. This is like one thing we can cross off our
The
shit
list of
list.
things not to say.
Now we pissed off the what is it? The
The
disabled
cripples,
people. Hey,
okay, the
cripple,
Negroes, and the
Negroes,
Huns. Okay,
the Chinese, the
Chinos, yeah.
the gays. Well, yeah, we did what
We
is
did it,
it?
Reddit.
The transgenders. We did them when we covered the
Oh, God.
girl who was a guy who participated in the Alaskan thingy back in episode 5 or 6.
Alaskan like race or something. It was like a race.
Yeah, that was the thing.
There you go.
So
Saying Oscar Pistorius. Do you know what happened with him and the girl?
he killed the girl, and then he said, "I didn't do it."
I think he said it was an accident. Like I thought there were robbers, there were burglars in the house. You know, and
Interesting way to
I
put
wasn't sure. I thought they might be in the toilet, so I was gonna I shot the toilet. With the
it.
door closed, through the door. I was on the other side, and I fired several shots into the bathroom.
If he
What do
was
you think the
disabled from the waist
woman
up,
said to? Well, go on. What you said?
well, I said if he were disabled from the waist up, this wouldn't have been an issue. But yeah. And disabled people shoot guns legally, even if they're disabled from the waist
What
down.
do you think? Leave a comment.
Leave a
Okay.
comment. Tell us. So yeah, what do you think the girl said?
I think he said. I think she said to him, "You're like half a
Yo.
man," or like, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, I thought you were asking me what she said as he was shooting her as she was getting shot.
Oh
Like,
no, no, I'm saying what did she do to deserve getting killed? Because she must have said something, like
yeah, she must have said something while he was shooting her, and
that
then
too.
like he didn't stop
Well, it was
or
probably don't shoot or no. Like,
shit. It's me. It's me. Don't shoot. Maybe
uh,
he knew it was her, and then he shot like
maybe. Do you think he
more.
would lie in court?
You could go to prison for that, but the fact you are already in court means that you're close to prison anyway, so might as well fucking lie. What's gonna happen?
It might as well lie. You might as well.
Yeah, you're already in the shitter, like they already know you fucked something up. Like you might as well weasel your way out of it, really.
Um, yeah. Or you might get done for perjury, perverting the course of justice.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
I don't want to perjure myself," said someone on some TV show I watched. It's
On
some
House, or what do you watch?
no, it's Suits. It's Suits. The
Oh,
show, the TV show that I've given too much of my time to that I just can't get back, and I didn't really get anything in return. You could
no, you
say
just got a little bit high for the show
a
while it.
little bit. It's one of the worst TV shows if you're not into that kind of thing. I mean, this is coming from a person who's seen like 800 episodes of Detective Conan, a children's animated show. Well, let's be real here. But I watched the movies too, 20 movies.
Right.
15.
Well, at least you're honest, and I respect.
Yeah, but Suits, it's about a guy who's a high level lawyer, and it's a guy who's not a high level lawyer, and he's a college dropout, and he has photographic memory, and even with all that, somehow he didn't finish law school.
Why was he doing too much sex and drugs?
No, he did tests for other people, and then he got caught, and like he got banned from school.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, crazy stuff. But the thing is, like the high level lawyer finds him in an interview while he's trying to hide from some guys who are onto him because he was selling weed or something, and then he hires him, and then the whole thing starts. This is like the season one, and it's one of those starts like Willen of the Week format. They're
Yeah.
doing a case against someone. Will they win? Will they lose? Sometimes
Will
it's
they win? Will they lose? Oh, wait, I remember.
they win.
Dun-dun-dun-dun. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. And the worst thing is like it's always the same spiel like over and over again. Oh no, we're gonna lose. Oh no, they're trying to flip one of ours. Oh no, they tamper with the witness. Oh, what is this? Ah, we're losing. No, it's all over. Nope, I have photographic memory. You overlooked this detail. I didn't think that would happen. And then 30 episodes later, you start thinking, like, how does this even keep me entertained? Because I
Uh-huh.
already know what's going to happen. I don't know exactly what's going to happen, but I
No, but
know
that's why
like
it's
the gist
comfy.
of it. Yeah, sure. And
Okay,
then
it's like the pop music. Okay, you know exactly what the next note is gonna be.
when the
Okay,
beat is going to drop.
you know what they're gonna, you know what the chorus is. You
Yeah.
sing along. You fucking love that shit.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah, but with Suits, it tries to be smart sometimes. The show,
I think it
although
knows it's not smart. It's good.
it knows, but it's like in the first, like I think in the second season, they do away with the villain of the week format.
Villain.
Villain. They try to make it like more about the law firm he's working at, like the inner turmoil and stuff like that, and then it just ends up being okay, this guy isn't really a lawyer, but he's practicing law and he has a fake diploma, but he has photographic memory and he's a good guy. So will being a good guy, you know, overweigh the all the bad stuff he's done while breaking the law, not being a college graduate himself, while some people have to, spend years and years and thousands upon thousands of dollars going to school and
Just to have a chance to apply for one of these.
yeah, and he already got a job because he got lucky and stuff, and
Yeah, well, that's life, bitch.
yeah, and it kind of delves into that, but it's not. And although at the end of season 5, he goes to prison, like because he's been dodging prison for 3 seasons straight, and then finally he goes to prison.
Oh yeah.
Like, and that's where it ends. But season 6 started, so apparently he's
Ah,
not in prison, or maybe he is, but they're trying to get him out of prison, his buddies or something. I don't know. It's just that I have no motivation whatsoever to watch the. I will watch season 6 at some point
what's
because it's
Silicon Valley, bruv?
no. It's just,
Well, you're missing out on life.
the
So,
last episode of season 5 was called 25th Hour, which is my favorite movie of all time, starring Edward Norton, the my favorite actor of all time. Um, so that was kind of that's why I gave the season 5 a chance. I was supposed to quit at like 3 when I saw like the where this was going, but yes, Suits. I mean, watch it if you like comfy stuff like you and just said, but predictable. It's not. It's like technically, it's not on the same level as Breaking Bad, Game of Thrones, two shows which I haven't watched and probably never will. Well, Breaking Bad I might actually do it now.
watch
But
Silicon Valley instead. Breaking Bad's not as good as like Sopranos or Mad Men.
I don't know, Mad
Yeah,
Men.
Mad Men, like Breaking Bad, is clearly on a lower tier. Like it's on the one tier below because at the end of the day, it's like purely plot driven and not character driven, and I think that's probably what separates the
The
best shows.
shitters,
I mean, the best from the
the
worst.
shitters from the winners.
Okay, the wheat from the chaff, the men from the boys. Yeah,
And
yeah.
Men from the Boys. I like that one. Haven't heard it before. Nice, nice. I prefer shitters from the winners, to be quite honest. What else is there? Netflix. Do you think Netflix, lowers our attention span as a society altogether? Mm-hmm. Because people don't want to watch a 2 hour long movie. It's too long, bro. God damn, it's
But people
too long.
do actually. I mean,
Yeah, sure.
Jurassic
Yeah, obviously.
Park, Jurassic
Ah,
World,
yeah, yeah.
even. Okay, Star Wars, the new one. I think they're all
Sure.
pretty fucking long.
Sure, but Star Wars is once every 10 years. Well, three every 15 years,
Mm.
really. But it's Star Wars.
Isn't the
But
Avengers really fucking long as well? I think it is.
uh, never watched the
You've
Avengers.
never seen the Avengers?
No.
It's actually, I was really entertained by
Where are you? This is a
the
new one, which isn't the Avengers, but it's
Captain
Civil War.
America Civil War. I watched
Yeah,
the first 20 minutes of it and there was like no memes or quips, and I was like
that was supposed to be that
disappointed.
way. It was
It was
supposed.
too serious. I didn't like it.
There was a degree of what do you call
Bit
it?
quippiness.
Levity. Yeah, levity.
Levity, that's a good word. I like
Yeah,
that.
it's a good word. To it. Like this is a nice tone. Spider-Man. I've seen only the trailers and some of it.
So really, you have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, but like Spider-Man shows, that's all I need to know. And he's there, and he's the boy. He's literally the boy.
Ah,
Spidey, the boy. He makes the meme. I think he makes the meme. I'm not sure. But yeah, when it comes to these movies, like people would rather watch two seasons of their favorite show than watch one movie. Because like,
I would probably agree with that unless the movie's 90 minutes or long. You know, that's a good amount of time for a movie to be.
sure, sure. Well, depends really on what the movie's all about. Like 90 minutes is still like an hour and a half. Let's be honest.
That's not
But
bad. I mean, that's the exact amount of time the movie should be, if you ask me.
that's 1.5 episodes of a TV show, a standard size TV show. Like,
Yeah, and it's all wrapped up in a nice little package. Okay, from start, middle,
sure,
and finish.
sure.
Okay,
Okay.
I'm not left
Okay.
hanging like with a show, and I don't watch dramas anyway. I only watch the comedies because I like memes. Yeah,
Memes.
and I like
I prefer
gags.
TV to movies, to be quite honest, because it helps me. Like when you have 4 or 5 characters and you keep seeing a lot of them, it's
It
harder to
makes you
do a
think that
good
you
TV
have
show.
friends in real life.
That's not what I would
It's a
say.
friend simulator, if you will.
It's not what I said. Are you trying to meme me up again? No, but
uh,
like really, if you have like 5 or 6 main characters, this is like pushing it. Like usually it's like 4 or 5, but like 6, 7, that's kind of pushing it. But 3 or 4 is what. Fuck, even most have 2. But yeah, if you have all these main characters in in a TV show, and you're supposed to shit out like 5 or 6 seasons, you really have to be careful in how you do it. you know?
That's why they do Suits. Like it's a safe formula. It's a formula that works.
Yeah, Suits is like two main guys because they're on the cover, and there's like three or four other guys that are kind of main guys, but like it's not their story. This isn't their story. Uh, but like you have shows like Mad Men where sure it's Don Draper's story, but you have like all these other characters, like four or five other characters, even characters you don't see for like two seasons. You still make the viewer go like, wonder what's up with them.
Like you care about the characters. It's not just
Yeah,
about the fucking plot. Like, oh,
yeah.
will they solve the case? You know
Yeah,
what I mean? It's like
it's not about the main character. It's about the whole aesthetic. It's about the whole feel.
it's about the universe. Okay, you feel immersed. Okay, you like they're real, believable, fleshed out
Exactly,
human
exactly.
beings that you kind of give a shit about, or at least kind of like you'd be like, oh, well, that's interesting to see how they.
Americans does this amazingly. Like the hyper realism on that show is insane. Like it's just, I listen to the podcast for the Americans like sometimes, but like they go out of their way to make that a good show. And like considering the budget that they have, the fact that the show wasn't even it was very hard for them to get like a season 4 and season 5 renewal. Like considering all
They're gonna
that.
get cancelled.
No, they got the final season renewed. So
Damn.
what? What?
I was just hoping. Carry up.
Uh, it's the best show on TV this this decade. I think it's better than Mad Men, to be quite honest. Mad Men's good. Mad Men's great. For a period drama, it's great. But like when it comes to a period drama, like the Americans just does it better. Sure, it's the late '80s, early mid '80s actually, mid '80s compared to like what mid '60s, early '70s that Mad Men does. But you just know, like when you see the two, Mad Men has higher production value, just straight up.
That's what I look for in a show, to be quite honest.
I don't.
Hey,
Uh,
so, any we got any? We covered TV.
we covered tech,
We really covered.
movies,
I guess we covered tech.
songs. We haven't done songs, but
What's your song
Bitcoin,
review of the
techs.
Bitcoin? What's going on with Bitcoins? I mean, there's a lot of
72 million in Bitcoin stolen from Hong Kong exchange. BTC drops 20% in value.
wow, shit. Okay,
Didn't expect that to happen.
tech.
Yuck. So which one was it? A Bitcoin exchange in Hong Kong has been hit by a major theft. How is this the most secure currency ever when like all you hear about is like someone getting their shit stolen? And
Jesus, mate. I mean, like, it's the most secure currency ever in that you can't just
yeah,
print your
I
old.
know, I know,
Oh, you
I know.
know? Okay, and you
I
mean it?
know it was a meme, but like to the average Joe who only hears about Bitcoin this, Bitcoin that, because like when you hear Bitcoin, like to me it's virtual money and drugs. That's what I hear when I
Well,
say
I think of drugs,
Bitcoin. Yeah, but like to your mom or your dad, it's like online, decentralized, secure cryptocurrency.
which might as well be calling it magic internet money.
Pretty much, to be honest, like it really is that. Like, how do you expect your mom and dad to like keep a Bitcoin wallet on their shit?
Yeah,
Keep it.
exactly. They can barely operate an iPhone.
Yeah,
How are you supposed to mess around with this kind of money?
and
You
I mean
don't.
it's
You make them
daunting
use
even
PayPal.
to me. It's daunting even to me to even bother using it if I ever had someone send me money over it or something. Unless it was like really just like you know do or die. But like as something that I would take up myself to fuck around with bitcoins
Hmm.
and stuff like that.
Actually, hold on. If the price has dropped 20%, that means now is the time to buy.
Yeah, drop down 20%. You could buy.
I think I might buy Bitcoin just to hold on to it.
Just to buy some drugs and hold on to it. The amount of Bitcoin involved is approximately 0.75% of all the currency in circulation, says Reuters. Hmm.
Jesus.
That's not a whole lot, but then when you realize that Bitcoin is what it is, 1% is quite a lot. And considering the fact that you can't really mine those all that easily nowadays, and it's going to be less and less of them.
Ah.
Is are bitcoins the coin of the future,
No,
you?
I don't think that they're coin of the future, but I think they're here to stay, especially for
Oh,
dark
especially the
markets.
Bitcoin. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, I mean, like, people know and trust Bitcoins. If you want to make a purchase online, like, illegally, then this is what you do. And I mean, more
Yeah.
and more on 4chan and on Reddit, I'm seeing mentionings of darknet markets. And I think it's definitely a thing which a lot of young people, not a majority,
No,
definitely
yeah,
a
no, like
minority, but
people,
it's a thing.
kids in my class, like they know of Bitcoin's existence, like in the
Exactly.
dark net market and stuff like that. They don't know how to operate it, but they've heard of it.
But
Like
I'm
it's
saying,
basically
if you go to the city, there'll be kids who are actually buying stuff here of that and probably,
yeah,
saying it didn't arrive or whatever. And then
yeah, could
free stuff.
free drugs from the internet.
Yeah, really. Well, then you get banned. But hey, I'm saying like it's definitely a thing, and I think it's here to stay. So I'm gonna buy some.
Interesting. Click, click, click. Ewan buys the Bitcoin.
Jewan.
June one. That's that's your online
I don't know
handle.
how are they gonna find out that it's me. They're not gonna.
Yeah, they
Never.
can't track the Bitcoin because the Bitcoin is anonymous. That's the whole point of Bitcoin, my friend. It's anonymous. You can buy drugs. They can't tie it to your name. Only you have access to the address that you're storing the Bitcoins on. It's completely transparent, but yet in the same way, it's completely anonymous. So, what does that tell you? Bitcoin's the coin of the future. Buy yours today at Ciganin.in. Out now. Um,
Yeah.
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 So, how have you been fighting consumerism? What's the last expensive thing that you bought or wasted your money on? Don't say the PlayStation Network subscription, please. But that is what I bought.
Ooh.
No, really. What is
Well, it'll
it?
be that or the musical tickets
How
or
much were those?
25 quid each.
Ah,
And that's
that's
cheap
fun.
because
Ah,
normally they cost like £100 or more.
who goes to these things? Is there like a lot of posh people or something? Like,
It was a lot of like really
rich?
normal human beings.
Were
Like,
there more black people than white people? This is
no, the audience was
completely white,
overwhelmingly white,
overwhelmingly bleached.
but it's in the center of London, so who goes to these things? Tourists.
Tell you
Um,
what, if it were in Hackney, I would show up.
Hackney, aka Blackney. What's going on?
South London, fam, get me in it. We on the
When man's
road.
on road, yeah, we
When's the last time you saw a man on the road?
a
For
road
real?
man
Yeah,
called it.
Mad Max, Roadman.
I've well, I don't know. I mean,
Start
there
stealing.
was. I think it's becoming more of a thing because of Stormzy, the
Yeah,
grime artist.
that's the guy.
If you've ever heard of Stormzy,
Yeah, it's my jam.
he's
He's
got a song called "Shut Up." Okay, it's got
uh,
35 million views.
pretty
I think I
mainstream.
linked this to you
Yes, I'm aware of
once
it.
upon a
Yeah,
time, and he's
aware of it.
wearing so he's basically he captures the roadman aesthetic. Okay, the roadman look. Okay, he's got the matching tracksuit.
The black Slav look. That's
Pretty
what it is.
much. I mean, I think Slavic chavs are basically roadmen.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
actually know what a roadman is. I remember Julian,
The
who
friend.
is a friend of ours, used to
Yeah,
talk about, it's real out here on road when man's on road, yeah.
yeah.
I'm like,
We should mention that one clip of his that someone recorded him playing Daisy, and then people on that video would be like, "Thumbs up if Ciganin podcast." I mean,
Dr.
enjoy the song.
Kimball plays Daisy, and we should, yeah, make a
Oh
shout out.
god. Yeah. And then like people start storming the comments like thumbs up if enjoyed the singing and brought you here. Oh my god, brought you here too? I'm a listener since episode 3. Crazy.
Podcast fans and the place to be. Roadman. Roadman comes from the 21st century slang word describing a boy, normally
That's
at a
me.
teenage age, as someone who thoroughly knows the ins and outs of
Of
his
the
area
streets. Yep.
and the people in the area.
Exactly.
He will also be involved in popular events such as trapping, driving, parties, etc. Okay.
Hmm. I've been watching a show related to that
Yeah.
lately. It's called Top Boy.
Oh
Um,
God, you've been watching Top Boy. It's the one where they try to be The Wire but British. It's
yeah.
not as good, I think, is what it is.
Yeah, man's on road in it.
Typical
Safe
teenage boys who drop out of school and instead do these things.
and fail in life.
Smokes weed, wears tracksuit
Yeah,
bottoms, bomber
yeah.
jacket, rides around the area on bikes, commit crimes, robbery in particular, shows aggressive and intimidating behavior, lives on benefits, acts tough or hard, okay, and chill in shady areas in front of fast food restaurants. Okay. So what happens in Top Boy? Okay, so they sort of
It's this one guy who's in all of these British shows for some reason is called Duchesne here. Don't know the actual actor. I
hold
looked
on,
him.
is he Mickey Bricks from what's his face?
No, it is from that show, but it's Mickey Briggs's it's
Nephew.
not cousin or nephew, but it's like some guy who ends up being part of the crew in like season 4. It's that guy, literally. Yeah, shows how many people they have to, like how many people the UK has to
Uh,
represent the street black guy, the stereotypical
does he
street.
seem like a street fellow?
Yeah, he does. He does. He's got the face.
Do an
That's
impression
I
of a road
can't.
man.
I don't want.
You said
No.
safe, yeah.
No. It's I can't do it.
What else they say instead of safe?
Safe in it, cause blood. What else is there?
Skiing. You done
Could
though.
be that. Yeah, that hasn't said done no
No?
ever.
Do they have subtitles?
Yeah, they do. I watch it with subtitles.
Really?
Yeah, I
Wait.
watch everything with English subtitles because I can't be bothered to even like the English stuff. I can't be
Yeah, I turn
bothered to
subtitles on. We've
decipher.
mentioned this before, Ciganin.
Yeah, have we? Interesting.
That's right.
Interesting.
So what happens in Top Boy? He's basically selling drugs and trying to make it to the top.
Well, that's the guy, but there's also a kid whose mom's like a recovering crack addict, and he's trying to, not fall prey to the road boy mentality.
Road
Uh
chap.
yeah, and he's at a crossroads in life. Is he gonna take the easy way out, the hard knock life, but the easy way out, and earn money, or is he gonna stay in school, do his stuff, you know, you know. Uh, it's interesting. It does seem very very Wire-ish, even to someone who hasn't watched The Wire
Yeah.
ever.
Well, it's like
It's not on
socially
Netflix, apparently.
conscious kind of
Socially conscious, real.
like
Don't do
kind of
drugs,
bleak.
kids.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I don't know. It's like this is a 2011 show, so obviously, like you can't say that this influenced the Wire. It's the other way around, like
Yeah,
clearly.
no, I
But
mean, yeah. Yeah.
to for Babby's first Wire, it's very decent. I'll be watching it. It's only 2 seasons of it, so.
Yeah, well, there you have it. I mean, personally, I would never watch it. I don't watch dramas anymore unless they're on the same caliber, the same tier as The Sopranos.
They never will
Then
be.
they never will be.
They
Exactly.
never will be. No,
Nope.
no.
No, no. Top
What
Boy.
else do we have? What else do we have for this thing?
Ooh, I was just
You want to read some funny news or something?
I was just at the pub with Alejandro and Enrique,
Fucking
and the
okay.
one it was the Beehive, the Basildon Beehive pub. Oh
Never
fuck.
heard of it. Oh fuck.
Okay.
Yeah, expect to get doxxed in
Yeah,
like
I'm
the
gonna get
next.
mad. No one gives a shit. Yeah, so just leave it. Yeah, and it's the kind of pub where you'll have like men sitting outside in the patio with
Yeah.
their shirt off, just living their town, like
That's the
having a pint.
bar. That's the bar. That's the bar. That's the
Okay,
one I want to be
and
in.
at the bar there was this one dude to say I think the barman was mixed race, okay, half black, half white, and the bar like there were some customers, some like older geezers saying, I think he's gay. Do you reckon he's gay? Oi,
Yeah,
do you like
yeah,
football? And
boy.
the barman's having none of it. He's like, no. And he's and the geezer's like, yeah, he's gay. Told you he's
Hey.
gay. And I don't know. That just came to my mind for no apparent reason. Would you like football?
No,
You
no,
gay? I think you're gay.
no. There was a Red Star Belgrade versus some Bulgarian team or something, some qualification match. I don't know. And we got demolished, and
Hey, hey,
it's
hey,
insane considering
hey.
the amount of money that keeps getting poured from the state budget into these clubs, and yet we still suck dong at
Yeah.
football. We don't suck dong at basketball, but football suck mad dong. Don't like that. I don't like the people who like football. Brutes, all of them. No, it's just
You
that like
sound like that just
that
really,
gay guy, that
really gay.
gay
Like,
guy.
I'm pretty sure the barman was not gay, but like you sounded like that gay guy. Like,
Could be. I've been reading what's his name? Marcus Aurelius, the last good emperor of Rome, of the ancient Roman Empire.
oh,
That's
you're
not
reading.
true.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been
On
on the read the
memoirs
Kindle.
or whatever. Like, what do you call
Yeah, it's meditations.
meditations? There we
It's
go.
all that. It's basically him shitting about feels.
Kind of is, man. Like, I
A
read like a
thousand and
snippet.
900 years ago.
Yeah, but it's like it's interesting, just the perspective of like literally
The caveman. He's not a caveman, Ciganin.
like
What?
a real Roman emperor like talking about shit, and it's like,
Yeah,
this is what it's like to be inside his head, pretty much.
yeah, it's applicable to 2016. It will be
Oh, wasn't
probably
he a
in a
bit of a
thousand.
cuck? I thought he was a cuck.
No, well, he got adopted by some rich people. Then he, rose in the ranks. He had a wife who was people say that she was unfaithful, but he never
Oh,
bothered
there we
with
go. That's what I'm
that.
talking about with the cuck.
Yeah, but he didn't say he liked it. You can't say he's a cuck if
You don't have to enjoy it for it to be a cuck. I mean,
maybe
if you
that's
like
part
it,
of
then
the
it's a cuck
thrill.
fetish.
He never brought it up. Not literally, Sagan, and not literally. He had kids. All of his kids died except for one, and the one that ended up
Nero.
being his. I don't know if it was Nero. Could have been. Huh.
What I know is
Uh,
Nero was crazy.
yeah, sure. Marcus Aurelius' kid, son Commodus, he fucked everything up. Apparently, he fucked everything up. He undid everything his dad did in 25 years' time. He undid it in like three. He made like some peace or something with some warring tribes and whatever the fuck it was, and he fucked their shit up. So it's kind of nice to read the book. You
Yeah,
might
you
not
got
know
any
it.
choicey quotes or lessons?
No, no. Well, the whole book is really just like lessons on lessons on lessons. But what the main thing he's propagating is that things exist that are out of your control. Doesn't mean to stop fighting, but it means to know your limit. It means to. He basically says there's shit that you can't control, and that going up against it, it's just going to cause you a lot more trouble than it really is even worth.
Just accept it, fam.
Yeah, leave it. Yeah,
Let it
leave.
happen. Yeah.
Well, he doesn't say that explicitly, but he implies it. And let's be honest, like this is an emperor who lived 1,800 years ago. Who they would pray to gods, offer sacrifices and stuff like that. But there's shit like like the myth of the Thundering Legion. The Roman Empire was supposed to fight some people, some barbarians and whatnot, and who were a lot larger in numbers. And then they pray to the gods, and then a lightning strikes the enemy army, and then they blitz them while they're yeah.
Fucked up.
It's just like really you expect me to believe this? Like, what are the odds? Well, then again, to be honest, there's a lot of people in metal plating and stuff like that. And sure, if there was a storm, like a thunder or two could strike them. Eh, yeah, that's how the myth is explained. But I'm not really sure about all that. But yeah, it's a great tool. It's a great aid in the 21st century when we're surrounded by all these consumeristic tendencies and stuff like that.
Yeah, I
And it
mean, yeah, when you say that shit, it's like, it was exactly the same back then. Like,
Yeah, you still had people who lived, not poorly, but they lived within their means and stuff like that. And you still had people that then it was even easier than now, prostitutes, wine, all that
you
kind of.
know how, like, I don't know if you go to Belgrade, do people just sell shit on the streets?
No, they don't. Oh,
They
they
don't.
sell. They don't sell drugs, if that's what you mean.
No, I'm not. Why would I?
We talked about drugs.
Right, but I'm saying, like, they'll just
Yeah,
like
they
sell
they
like
peddle
crap.
they peddle shit. Not in Belgrade, although in here it's a bit more common in the poorer parts. In Belgrade they just beg. Like they either just beg or they
Uh,
play you the song of their people and then they beg. Literally, you'll have people play the guitar, play the
yeah, man.
the accordion, play the flute, play the violin. There's a gypsy band. Sometimes they'll ask you for money. Fuck, there's like this. God damn it, the memories they keep haunting me. A month or so ago, when I went to do my entrance exam, we were hanging out at McDonald's, me pops and I. Um, and this one woman like approached, like you can tell that the woman is a dope fiend, a crack addict,
Oh,
what
yeah,
have you.
yeah, yeah.
Like she's like 30 kilos, like tops. That's like with all
Jesus.
her clothes on,
Yeah.
and she's like, "Can you buy me something to eat?" And like at this point, I'm just like I'm looking at my phone, but my dad's like not looking at his phone,
Mm.
and he starts, he's like, "Okay, what do you want to eat?" And she's like, "I don't know anything." So my dad just gives her 100 dinars, and I'm like, it's like less than a pound, but still, like people don't even give her that much. Like other people, I saw like later on, they gave her like 10 or 20, but my dad
Buy
gives her.
her a fucking hamburger. Like, don't
Yeah,
give her money.
I'm like, this is like the worst thing you could have done. Not only are you out of pocket, but like you're pretty sure that like anyone that
Just
that
made the world a worse place.
literally, like why would you do that? And then I start realizing that it was like his way of appeasing the gods to, go easy on me on my entrance exam. He was currying the favor of the Serb gods in a
Ah,
way. You can call it
yes.
superstition, but it's that karmic thing. So I don't think karma works that fast because I was doing my entrance exam in like an hour after that. I don't think it like one cycle of karma doesn't take like an hour. It takes at least like a day or two. Trust me,
Fucking
I'm a
karma,
karma
dude.
expert.
Hey, well, you know what? He was paying for that peace of mind. Yeah.
Fucking like should have sent her fucking packing. Like who's gonna pay for my like tomato juice that I
I
broke?
take great pleasure in refusing, giving money to beggars and shit. Like, it really makes me feel good inside.
Yeah, this is a running joke with me and a buddy of mine, the Australian fuck, that I would say that I usually treat beggars with respect, and I give them money every time I can. And literally, as soon as I said that at a certain point when we were going to the shop, someone asked me for money, and I say no, and I just continue walking. And we had the conversation like before that happened, and it's like I was really proud of myself for being good to begging people. And like this guy just asked me, and I'm like, no. The last time I've seen someone try to pull shit like that, and here it was like they tell you some random village that's like 50, 60 kilometers away that
Yeah.
you might have heard of, but honestly I don't know any villages because I don't have any relatives or anyone, so I know fuck all. Like you saying, like you mentioning some village somewhere that you might expect me to hear is like the same like when you what's the name of the Toho land? Fucking
Oh God, I know.
Gensokya. It's
There you
like
go.
it's like when someone like it's the equivalent of someone saying I need a ticket back to Gensokya.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like that's what it seems like to me when someone says that, and they want you to give them money because you might have heard of the village name, and you're like, oh shit, my friend's mom is from there. Like, sure, seems legit. Yeah, they want to do that. What's it called? By association. They want you to think it's a legit thing. And then like they'll ask you for money, and like, really, what's the point? Like, what's the point of giving them money when you can just say no and they can't do shit to you? Because usually they have a weaker constitution, unless they're black. Sometimes they have a strong constitution physically, but you don't have black people in here, so you know they're physically inferior. Fuck, you could beat them up and take their money. Huh. Like, no one would care.
Yeah, you should try that sometime.
Yeah, yeah, sure. You know
Why don't you? That's the project for this
for
month.
this summer. This mini fight club here that we're starting. You know, go and beat up a homeless guy or a beggar and see if he gives you his money.
Okay, any money, any amount of money is fine. Well,
Yeah,
try and make it over 100 dinars or a pound if you can.
if he has money, that means he really doesn't need money in the first place. So you're just basically calling him out on his own shit. So you're not doing a bad thing. You're exposing a liar for what he is, a
Exactly.
fraud. You
Okay.
know,
Your
doing
money is going to a good cause.
you
Yeah.
exactly.
That's-
You're a
that's
good
good.
guy, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I think, and then you've asserted your dominance over
Yeah,
over
exactly.
another living thing in this world. And
It's
what's
a
a better feeling than that?
doggy dog world out there, guys. Like,
So, I mean, I think that's a good note to end the show on.
it's a doggy dog world, guys.
So, from me, it's been wonderful. I've been Jewan.
It's been Ciganin, has been a little less than wonderful, but it's been pretty enjoyable. You
And
know?
we will be seeing you again in episode 12.
Sure thing, guys.
Enjoy the silence. Safe.
I got an empire of emotions, watching me cruising in my go kart. I'm Warhol, I'm Wario when I'm in Mario Kart. Top in the charts, chasing my hearts, chop on my luck.